Hello and welcome everyone to Cayenne Farms. And without further ado, in this video we will be demonstrating the process of getting rich from farming, and especially chili farming in a very simple way. First of all, if you're thinking of getting rich fast, then I encourage you to grab a pen and paper to write down these important information. Otherwise, you might need to watch this video again, or you might need to pause it several times. First step, when considering farming, you need to allocate a piece of land for a nursery. Apply cow manure on the soil and mix it properly before sowing your seeds. The application of organic fertilizers such as cow manure is a very important step that you should always consider. This video aims to inspire millions of people across the globe on how to start small and grow rich in no time. The second step that you need to consider is to immediately water the nursery and cover the beds with tree leaves, as this is considered a good practice that you could follow to prevent your seeds from getting exposed to high sun temperature. In this video, I'd like to share with you simple tips that you could follow to achieve outstanding success, especially in farming. In today's video, we will be covering the process on how to grow cayenne pepper on a small scale. Now, if you are someone who is passionate about farming but lacking the know-how, please stick around. Right after 1 week from putting your seeds into the soil, you could remove the tree leaves from the nursery beds, keep monitoring your nursery, and do the regular maintenance by removing the unwanted weeds, which we call crepe. It is also important to note here that watering the nursery must be done early morning or late in the evening. And roughly within 1 to 2 months, your chili will be ready for transplanting. Now, let us assume that you have 1 acre and you want to venture into chili farming. So for 1 acre of land, you might need at least about 100 grams of chili seeds, which contain roughly about 20,000 to 25,000 seeds, at which you might expect between 14,000 to 22,500 seedlings. It's important to note here, when transplanting your chili plants, you need to ensure that this process is done early morning or preferably late in the evening to avoid shocking your plants by exposing it to a new environment. You do not need to know everything. You should always seek assistance from local expertise who could assist you with everything. However, all you need to know is to be gentle when removing your seedlings from the nursery to avoid root damage and great loss to your project. So, to determine how many chili plants would be needed for 1 acre, you might need to also consider the spacing between each plant. So how big is 1 acre, you might ask? And here is the answer for you. A 1 acre of land is approximately 4,046 square meters. And in this size of land, you could plant up to 7,000 chili plants, which could produce about up to 18,000 kilograms, depending on the spacing between each plant. And with that, you could earn lots of money within a short amount of time. In our farm, we're using 75 centimeter spacing between each plant. Of course, you might be still interested to know what could investing in 1 acre of land brings to you in return. If that's the case, then please continue to watch this video. Also, if this is your first time watching, please subscribe, like, and let us know what inspired you in this video, and I look forward to hearing your comments. So in order to calculate the number of chili plants per acre using the 75 centimeter spacing, we need to determine the plant population based on row and plant spacing. For example, we have used 75 centimeter spacing between each plant. And in order to figure out the exact number of plants per acre, we need to divide the size of the 1 acre, which is 4,046 square meters, by the square meters per plant, which is 75 centimeter spacing, and that is 0.5 square meters per plant. And the total that you will be getting is 7,196 chili plants per 1 acre. I believe it's very important for farmers to understand the value of every single inch in their land, and therefore calculate profits based on logic. This is how we have calculated the expected yield per acre for our chili plants, and this is what I find out. To determine the yield of chili plants per acre, it depends on so many factors. However, let's assume that each chili plant produces between 0.5 kilogram to 2.5 kilogram of fresh chili per season. Then let us calculate the total yield based on 3 different scenarios. Scenario number 1, we will be having low yield, which is 0.5 kilogram per plant. All we need to do is to calculate the number of plants we have, which is 7,196 times 0.5 kilograms, and the total will be 3,598 kilogram per season. Scenario number 2, we might be getting a medium yield, which is 1.5 kilogram, and the total will be about 10,794 kilogram per season. In scenario number 3, we will be having high yield, which is about 2.5 kilogram per plant, and the total will be 17,990 kilograms per season. Can you imagine that 1 acre of land produces up to 18,000 kilograms per season, which translates into harvesting almost every 10 days for quite a long time. Imagine that you are not only getting rich, but also contributing to the advancement of thousands of people by creating jobs in remote areas. To me, this is very rewarding. On a final note, this is an invitation to anyone, anywhere in the world to think smart about your future and learn what your current salary or income could bring to you. Do your research, continue to learn, and I can guarantee you that you will be fully self-reliant and make your own schedule. If this video was helpful to you in any way, please subscribe and follow me at Cape Time across all social media platforms so that you don't miss our future videos. Until next time, see you and take care.